Total Sport North East.
BBC Radio Newcastle.
And so, the big news tonight is that Anthony Gordon plays up front for Newcastle this evening. Nick Voltemada is on the bench tonight. Anthony Elanga comes in on the right-hand side. So Jacob Murphy also on the bench this evening. Robert Lewandowski makes his first start of the season for Barcelona this evening. There were two 5:45 kickoffs in the Champions League as well. So closing stages, Club Brugge are now 4-0 up against Monaco, and Copenhagen lead by Leverkusen by 2-1. Also at 8 o'clock tonight, it's Man City against Napoli, Eintracht Frankfurt against Galatasaray, and Sporting Lisbon against Kairat, who come from which country, Steve or Marco?
Kairat.
Yes.
Azerbaijan.
Close. Kazakhstan.
There you go.
Decent try, not too far away geographically. Elsewhere, Renato Bitta, the agent of the Sunderland defender Omar Alderete, says the player turned down AS Roma in order to join Sunderland in the summer. In cricket, Durham batted through the day to draw with Worcestershire in their penultimate county championship match of the season, and to take maximum batting points. And that leaves them 2 points from safety in Division 1 ahead of their final match at Yorkshire next week. In rugby union, another big signing for the Newcastle Red Bulls. The South African fullback Stefan Kotze has joined on a one-season deal. At the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo, Great Britain's Olympic champion Keely Hodgkinson and Georgia Hunter-Bell both won their women's 800 metres heats to progress to the semi-finals. In the men's 800, Max Burgett qualified for the final elsewhere. Amber Anning finished 5th in the women's 400. In the 200 metres, Amy Hunt and Dina Asher-Smith are through to the final. Janelle Hughes reached the final of the men's 200, and Morgan Lake qualified for the final of the women's high jump. And a bit of snooker news for you. Gateshead's Elliot Slesser is through to the quarterfinals of the English Open. Big result this for him. He's on good form this season. He beat Judge Trump, no less, by 4 frames to 3. So, Marco Gabbiadini, just before we let you go, obviously it's Benno on the show tomorrow to look ahead to the Aston Villa game. So just give us your thoughts on how Sunderland will fare against Villa on Sunday. I'm sure you would agree they have every chance of winning it.
They do. I mean, it's a big fixture, another home game. The fans are really pleased with what they've been seeing, and Villa are vulnerable. You know, they're one of those teams, if you start off a bit slow, it's difficult to get your momentum started. I mean, they will see that game as an opportunity to get their season kick-started. So we've just got to make sure that we do our best to cancel that threat and come up with the goods again.
Marco, thanks ever so much.
No
Obviously
problem.
a Newcastle-centric night tonight, but good to have you with us.
No problem.
We'll get your thoughts on Sunday's game on Monday evening's Total Sport. We'll look forward to that. Steve Howie alongside me. Ando and Razor are going to be joining Steve for the build-up to the 8 o'clock kickoff very shortly. I just want to put a few more of these messages to you, though. We've got loads coming in. Remember, we are on air as well after the match until 10:30. If I get a chance, I'll read some of your messages out at half-time as well. Perhaps you're going to be listening to our commentary or watching on TV, perhaps with the commentary on as well. Other people choose to do that. So we'd love to get your thoughts as the evening progresses. Scott from Winlaton's been on. He says he's going to be watching it in Tenerife. And the last time he was away for a big match, it was PSG. So he's hoping for the same again.
Yep.
Hoping that that's a good omen. Steve says the real reason that Yamal's not playing tonight is that he knows he's going to be wearing black and white stripes next season.
Yeah.
That's the reason. You wouldn't mind that, would you? What's the buyout clause for him? About 500 million or something?
Yeah, it won't be cheap. And I don't think his wages will be either.
And the rest perhaps as well. Okay.